everyone, and welcome to the new Super Mario Bros. Wii Any% Tournament 2022. I'm Minus. I'm going to be commentating today. We've got Azord versus JackG. This is losers round 6, I think. And looks like both players are ready, so I guess whenever you guys are ready, you can start. Okay, let me try a countdown this time. 3, 2, 1, go. It looks like Azord's off. Jack is still standing there. Okay, he's off too. There's going to be a bit of decent between both of them, but yeah. Anyway, 1-1 is a pretty basic level. You kind of want to stick to the rolling hills as much as possible, the ones that move forward, as they'll push you forward more. But try to avoid running up slopes. You do want to slide down the gentle slopes though. So yeah, we're going to be grabbing Propeller in this level, which is a pretty broken power-up. And it won't be used much in the early game, but it'll be used a lot more later in the run. Jack getting a 454. I think Azord slightly messed up the prop grab, so he'll be getting a 452.
Let's go.
1-2 is another pretty basic level. So it's oriented around slopes, specifically the tilt-controlled slopes that you want to tilt to the smallest angle. And you want to grab a star here, which will save a few seconds, so star speed is quite a lot faster. You don't want to be sliding during the star animation, because it'll get rid of your star speed. And Jacking a 454, I think he messed up the star grab. Looks like Azord is frozen. Don't know what's happening there. Jack's stream seems to be working fine. Azord currently going at 0.1 FPS. 1-3 is the most boring main level in the run, I'd say. Kind of just hold right. It looks like Jack resets. I don't know what's gonna. But he gets a 450. Okay, it looks like it's all just started free, but I have a feeling that's because there's an absolute ton of delay. I don't know whose end that's on. They're going to be mashing through these text boxes. This all looks like he's made it up to the exit platform. Okay, now he's beaten the level. There is a pretty large amount of delay. And one cannon is just a tiny level to get to World 5. So, it seems like Jack got a pretty decent World 1. He gets 357. I think that's right.
ago.
Okay, Jack's saving, I think, at the beginning of World 5, which is interesting. I don't know why you'd do that. We might be seeing them save later after 5 Tower, so that they can keep Propeller if they mess up 5-4. And yeah, you grab another star in this level, keep speed. You're gonna jump out of the water as soon as possible there, because it's faster to be out of the water than in the water. And yeah, you can get a lot of speed from these vines if you hold neutral as soon as you jump off. I think both runners got 447s, which is very solid. Definitely need to be using the neutral vine tech to get an IGT that high. Okay, now we're forced to encounter the piranha, which we call Juan. And Juan's kind of easy. Just gotta collect these balloons. That's about it. If you do it slow, you get a 92. If you do it fast, you get a 93. And if you're a god like Yakka, you get a 94. I think that requires some different strats though. Anyway, 5-3. Gonna be stalling at the beginning to allow ourselves to jump off the bramble. And stall again. Jack going for a donut jump there, which is a risky jump that saves about a second. I think they're pretty much neck and neck here. Yeah, they're pretty much even going into the pipe there. There's only a few frames of difference. Okay, 4-4-4 versus 4-4-3. That looks like a very 5-3 back and a decent one from Azord. Fire Tower is the only vertical in the run. And the first part you can kind of take at a leisurely pace because there's a pace lock just before the checkpoint. So you won't see anything too crazy in the first half, but in the second half they're going to be going as fast as possible in order to make the fast cycle in this level, which is 5-5-6. Okay, so this is where you start going faster. You do have to wait a bit on this platform before that platform gets revealed, and then after that you just want to be minimizing the amount of height you get, because if you get more height you spend more time falling, and both runners make the cycle. Jack with a 5-5-7 and Azord with a 5-5-6. And yeah, you want to stall here so that Iggy is low enough for you to jump on him. Also faster to be on the right hand side of Iggy after the first hit, because his shell will take a slightly faster path. And yeah, they both get 530s. I should mention loads, which can make a tiny bit of a difference in this run. And I think both of them have very similar loads, because they both have sideways, as far as I know. Anyway, they might be saving here. Okay, none of them are saving. Weird that Jack saved after, well, at the beginning of World 5. That might have been accidental, actually. Okay, so 5-4 skip. Normally you're supposed to ride the raft through this level, but it's incredibly slow. So with some well-timed jumps and spins, you can make it over the poison. And these mini Goombas are really annoying and get in your way. There's a bunch of enemies that fall from the screen, which makes it a lot harder than it otherwise would be. And then there's this invisible conveyor that you have to jump to that's above the level. Both runners make it safely to the other side. Both getting 3-5-2, which is improvable, but this is a race, so I can see why they're playing it safe. If you die, it's a massive time loss, especially since they didn't save.
It's a go time.
Now we have Ghost House, which is... Well, the first room's kind of boring. There aren't any enemies or anything, you just have to make it to the secret exit door. There's definitely stuff to optimize in that room though. You want to avoid bonking on walls as much as possible. And the second room, there's like one kind of precise jump onto this boo. Azord taking damage, which this isn't the worst place to take damage. You'll probably lose about 3 seconds because there is a backup in 8-1. And Jack making boomerang jump. So is Azord. Azord finishing, and IGT's slower than Jack. Because of the damage. So yeah, 8-1, we're going to be losing Propeller deliberately by taking damage twice. And this is because the following levels aren't really faster with Propeller, and we can get it back in 8 Airship, which is the next level where we actually need it. Jack getting at 12:07 World 5, and so is the Zord. So yeah, once again they're neck and neck. And if you Azor will be grabbing the Fire Flower later in this level, get one additional hit, so that he can do the double damage boost, just like you would normally do. But the process of actually getting the Fire Flower does lose a little bit of time. And there's a shell boost there that Azor cannot do, because he doesn't have the propeller. But that doesn't make a difference either. If you just damage boost, you get reduced to small Mario, but then you can just get big Mario from the checkpoint again. So yeah, here we'll see the Fire Flower grab, which will allow us all to damage boost twice. Jack is triple jumping over the last lava geyser. Sword gets it as well. He misses the pipe, loses a little bit of time. Jack is taking a slight lead here.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Yeah.
It looks like he's about 3 seconds ahead now. Still anyone's game, especially considering bombless. Okay, 8-2 is another rolling hill level. So yeah, maximize the amount of time spent on forwards moving hills and minimize the amount of time spent on backwards moving hills. And you can also crouch jump off backwards moving hills to regain normal speed once you uncrouch. And we're going to be grabbing another star here. This star grab was found by Astix, well, the technique used for it. And Jack getting a very good ending to second room there. Azord messing up the turnaround. So yeah, we're going to be crouch boosting as much as possible in this room. This last crouch boost especially is important. Azord having to turn back slightly to get around the POW. Okay, it looks like Azord is having a little bit of trouble getting past those rolling hills. Jack getting a 4.25, which is not bad. If you hold 2 on these last rolling hills, even though you're running up a slope, it's still faster. Now we have the semi-auto scroller level. This one's going to take a while. So yeah, going to be grabbing a mushroom here. And that's so we can then grab a propeller at the start of airship. Yeah, the main time save in this level comes from dismounting these bone coasters as soon as possible. Like Jack has made it into the pipe, he's now halfway through the level. And yeah, if you wall kick off those horizontal pipes, you can get full speed faster, so it does save a few tenths of a second. This one messing up the pipe kick. Now we're going to be ditching this bone coaster. And these wall kicks are also kind of important. You don't want to mess them up, you can lose quite a lot. Yeah, one more pair of bone coasters. And Jack getting a 339, a mid 339, which is, it's okay for a race.
Yeah.
This one must have lost a little bit of time. He gets a 338. Okay, now we have the most important level in the run. There's a trick at the end of it, which can save a significant amount of time. Like we're talking 20 plus seconds. So yeah, this level kind of revolves around these screws, and you wanna turn them as little as possible. It's obviously faster, and you grab propeller back here. Okay, Jack doing cannonball triple with a double jump. Normally you would triple jump off that cannonball there. And you have to wait this pipe out. There's no way of speeding it up. You can't get in like a cycle earlier, you just have to wait it out. And yeah, you're going to be skipping these screws here. So that would take a lot longer than just going past them and spinning. And this last skip here is probably the hardest one. You can do it without wall kicking if you go high enough. So yeah, now on to the most pivotal trick in the run. So Bowser Jr. doesn't just go in a straight line left and right, he also oscillates slightly, and at the bottom of his oscillation, if you go up to his clown car and ground pound him at the right time, you can actually hit him without having to use the bombs. See Jack going for an early first hit here. He goes too early, misses. It is a 1 or 2 frame window, so not the easiest trick in the world. Jack going for the backup hits here. Azord could catch up. Okay, Azord getting early first hit. Gonna go for the second hit now. He misses the second hit. There are numerous backups you can get though. Jack is not finding success with any bombless hits. Azord might be able to get another lucky one here. Okay, it looks like he does. Azord getting a slow double bombless, and Jack not getting bombless. Okay, they are now pretty much even again. We'll see what the splits are. Okay, Jack getting a 2051, and Azord getting, looks like a 2050, so I think Azord is actually ahead by a second now. So, looks like it's all coming down to Castle. This is an exciting first race for sure.
It's a go time.
Okay, so a number of things can go wrong in this first room, but it's not too bad. You gotta do this kind of precise triple jump coming up right now. And both of them make it. If you go too close to the edge, it won't let you triple jump. And you gotta kind of stall here to wait for that Hodaboo. Okay, Jack gaining a little bit of time on Azord in the first room. Like, they're so close now that it actually might come down to what strats they go for in, like, Escape. Which is the last part of the level. There's nothing you can really do to speed up this room, though. Okay, both of them getting pretty nice pipe entries. And 605 doors. Okay, there is one bad pattern you can get, these fireballs. There are a number of others that are kind of hard to dodge. I think Azord is probably going to fall behind Jack now. He got a slightly unlucky pattern that I think was dodgeable, but didn't manage to do it on the fly. Yeah, Jack looks to be about 2 IGTs ahead in this level, and I think he's just about regained the lead. Kind of hard to tell who's ahead. Okay, they're pretty much exactly neck and neck going into Escape. This has got to be the closest race. It's going to come down to swipes as well, which is completely RNG. Well, it might. Okay, Jack's not getting swipes. I don't think Azord got them either. Actually, maybe... Okay, he missed a fireball there. And... got hit by the Goomba, meaning he's going to have to grab Propeller. It does look like Jack's going to win this now. Okay, he bonks on that spin. Should still be fine. Oh, he misses Tommy Strat. Oh, damn. That is a shame. I guess he didn't know that he was ahead of Azord. Yeah, so he didn't know whether to play it safe or not. But Azord with a 498 castle does take round 1. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I see why he did it, because obviously he didn't realize that he'd pulled ahead of Azord and that he should have played it safe. Like, he had no idea whether Azord or him was ahead, so yeah. Okay, I think we're ready for the next race now. Jack is forfeiting. Okay, Jack being a good sport. It's good to see Azord saying his run was so bad, even though it wasn't really. It was kind of pretty good for a race. Guess it could have been better, but like, it obviously could have been way, way worse. Hey, Azord posting the race time link in the chat, so please don't join. Please don't join that link. I'm guessing they've both joined anyway, so... Yeah, we're just waiting for Azord now.
Let's play.
Yeah, looks like Jack is having to watch the intro cutscene, which will take about a minute. But after that, we should be ready to go. think we're ready to start now. Looks like in a few seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Wait, Azord hasn't reset his timer, that might be. I'll wait for him to reset his timer actually. Okay, good. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, going.
Let's go.
Okay, Azord and Jack are off. That's good. So yeah, 1-1 again. Something I forgot to mention is Omega Wall in this level, which is a really annoying wall that forces you to slow down. And yeah, Azord getting a Goomba boost, which is frame perfect. If you slide and then jump off the Goomba. You can actually grab the second propeller block with a shell and it's slightly faster, but it's too risky to go for in a race. At least in my opinion. And yeah, both of them getting high 454s. Solid 1-1s.
Let's go.
I actually don't know if Grammy Beast Spare has already happened. I don't think it has. Because it was meant to be today, I think. In fact, it was meant to be like sometime this evening. But I'll check the schedule after this level. Yeah, gonna be sliding down the gentle slopes again. And I think it's all messing up the first wall kick of the slightly faster star grab strat. So Jack will be slightly ahead, exiting 1-2.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Okay, yeah, it's at 3:30
Let's go.
EDT, so that's gonna be in around 50 minutes for Grammy versus Spare. And yeah, so at the start of 1-3, you're gonna want to do a triple jump off the question mark block so that the hammer bro will never hit you, even if he jumps up. That's like one of the really important things about this level. There's also like semi-precise you need to reach the exit platform. As long as you like spin at the peak of your jump, you're fine basically. And it's about a 3-second time loss if you miss it.
This way. Let's go.
And they're gonna be going to the cannon again. That's about it for World 1. The early game in this game is pretty boring. Kinda just have to deal with it. It's like, that's why grinding this game can get kind of exhausting. Okay, Azord about 2 seconds behind Jack during World 5. I think a 356 World 1 from Jack is really good. I don't really know what a good World 1 is with fast loads. Yeah, you want to jump as far as possible off those spinning platforms, as, like, once again, being out of the water is generally faster than being in the water. And you want to actually jump under that platform to keep Vine speed for longer. I think both of them getting 447s again. Very good to see. Okay, we're back to Juan now. The only important piranha plant in any percent. Well, I guess Pedro is kind of important, because you can lose a little bit of time on the map if you have unfavorable Pedro RNG. Jack getting a 93 is all. Getting a 92. There really isn't much difference between a low 93 and a high 92 though. There is a... Okay, it looks like Azord has taken damage on all the brambles, and there is a convenient backup propeller in this pipe from the roulette block. Jack going for DSS there, which is a risky and small time save, where you can kill that bramble with a shell. It stands for dumb shell strat. I think Billy named it. And it allows you to consistently get 444s. Zord obviously had to take a bit of a detour into the pipe, so he finishes 8 IGD slower for that level, and the extra pipe loads means he loses 10 to 15 seconds, I'd say. So this is looking promising for Jack, but obviously anything could happen with Bombless. All these next 2 levels, if you lose Propeller, that's pretty massive time sink. See if Jack can get the cycle for a second time in a row. It's looking good so far. Okay, yeah, this is easily going to make it. He gets a 557 again. And Azord going for the cycle as well. I think this should make it 2. Yeah, it does, just about. Okay, a 529 from Jack, which, considering he got a 557 door, I assume he must have got a sloppy Iggy fight. Still way ahead of Azord. Yeah, he's got about a 16-second lead. Okay, opting to not save again.
Let's go.
Yeah, if you don't save, it saves about 2 seconds. But if you die and lose Propeller, it loses somewhere around a minute, I think. It loses a lot of time. Because you can't just quit out and get Propeller again. You actually have to do the level normally. Okay, a solid 5-4 skip. I didn't see if Azord saved or not. I assume he didn't save because he didn't save in the last race. Getting a 352 again. Decent 5-4 skip. Okay, he's keeping his lead over Azord. Azord getting a 351.
It's a go time.
And Ghost House again. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do in the first room. You can't really mess up too much. You can like bonk or slide down a wall to lose some time though. Okay, Jack getting a good first room. A 585. It's like Azord slid down the wall there. That can happen quite a lot. You can get around it by crouch jumping, but it's easy to uncrouch and then still slide down the wall. Jack getting a high 569. That's a very good Ghost House.
This way.
Without meme jump. Yeah, you can actually do that last staircase without bonking or slowing down, and it's called meme jump. But yeah, it's kind of far too risky to go for in a race unless you're absolutely insane. Looking very good for Jack here. But we'll see how World 8 treats him. Okay, Jack getting a 1203, 1204. Very good World 5 split. I think this has potential to be like a 22-1x without loads. If Jack gets a good bombless. I think Azord got like a 1221 World 5 split, so he's a good 17 seconds behind. So yeah, this shell boost here, if you grab a shell and then spin, and then throw the shell, then you won't lose all your speed like you normally would. And that allows you to get over the geyser without having to lose like a bunch of speed and time. It's another strap found by Astix. I think Jack messed up lava triple. He didn't have the right alignment, but he realized and managed to back it up. So he gets a 4-3-1. Okay, Azord missing the mushroom platform there. This level is done entirely as small Mario, so yeah, if you take one hit, you're dead. That can cost you quite a lot of time. So yeah, we'll see a crouch boost there from Jack. They don't really save much time by themselves, but there are a lot of them in this level. Jack doing an interesting strat there. Yeah, and you wanna, if you do a turn back and land on that fast rolling hill, it's slightly faster. Called Tubisku strat. He gets a clean star grab, a decent turnaround. And yeah, if you're fast enough, you can make it over that POW because you still have star speed. Good star grab from Azord as well. Try getting a 44, which is an okay 8-2 for a race. Still getting a 45. Slightly cleaner. I don't think Jack did the stutter stepping in the last route, but Azord did, so that could have saved a bit. Jack showing off his LCK abilities. There's a trick in this game where if you crouch jump at the corner between a seat and a wall, and then hold left, you can wall kick. There's like a 3-frame window where you can wall kick. And that allows you to save over 20 seconds of 3 castle, which is a level that's kind of important in Canada. It's not really important here though. Yeah, Azord just reaching the second coaster. Jack's about to dismount it. Gets a clean dismount there. If you ground pound the coaster, you can get running speed immediately, and that makes the dismount a slight bit faster. Slightly dodgy dismount from Azord there. And a missed pipe kick. Yeah, none of these time saves really matter in the long run for a race. In a regular speed run, you probably want to avoid making that sort of mistake though. And Jack's done with 8-7.
Mario time.
Azord's still got a little bit to go.
Yeah.
This is turning into a really good pace here for Jack. I don't know what he's comparing against, but he seems to only be a tiny bit behind.
It's a good time.
Oh yeah, grabbing propeller back. As it's completely broken in this level. Doing his weird double jump cannonball triple, which is definitely a staple of Jack's runs. I don't know, I personally would find it a lot harder to do that. Yeah, it's all triple jumping. You can actually do it without a turn back, but it's pretty hard. Yeah, skipping these screws here. Nothing too precise. If you crouch jump into a downward facing pipe, the pipe animation takes slightly less time, so that's why he does that. And we'll see how the last skip goes. Yeah, he's having to wall kick again. Gonna lose a bow on IGT over what's optimal. We'll see if he has any luck with bombless. And Azord making the last of the skips. Okay, he's going for first hit again. Goes too early again. He's gonna be missing first hit. Still has a slim chance to get one of the lucky hits. All you can really do is jump up there and spin and then just mash and hope for those hits. There isn't a real setup. Okay, Azord going too early as well. It's looking kind of dry for both of them. Bombless. Azord could still get something. Jack has now defeated Bowser Jr. Okay, Azord's not getting anything either. And I think Jack has around the same lead as before. Okay, maybe not. I think Jack's lead has been reduced to around 7 seconds. I don't know how Azord caught up. I don't know what time save he got, but
It's a good time.
yeah, I guess that was the... Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, both in first room now. Yeah, I think it was Skippy. I could be wrong there. I found this like normalized setup for that firebar that Azord's just passing, where you just slide down the wall, and it's pretty fast every time. Jack getting a high 655 pipe, which it's an okay first room. It's possible to get a I think mid 656 is the best you can really get. And this is definitely the most boring part of Castle. Gotta wait for the lava to go down. Jack's got a good chance at taking this match to a decider. If he wins this, it's 1-all. Yeah, these fireballs here are completely random. You just kind of have to react to them every time. Jack getting good patterns there. It's all getting nice patterns as well. And yeah, you just spin over Bowser here. It's pretty trivial. Now we got a good old 30-second cutscene before the escape, which is the most intense part of the run, obviously. Okay, so I'll explain the first half of Escape in more detail. So you want to crouch jump at just the right height so that Bowser shoots his fireballs kind of parallel to the horizontal. And that means that each time, like, you're guaranteed to be able to break through to the other side of the walls. Okay, Jack not getting swipes. Sometimes Bowser can do a swiping animation that loses about a second. Azord does get swipes. And Jack getting a very solid castle, playing the ending safe this time. He knew he was pretty far ahead, so there's no reason to go for Tommy Strat. 24.52. Sort of going for Tommy Strat and getting another 25.02 actually. Very consistent there. But GG's to Jack and Azord. It is now 1-1.
Yay!
Oh, okay. Azord got some random hit in bonus. I didn't see that. That would explain why he managed to reduce. That explains why Jack's lead reduced from like 17 seconds to 7 seconds.
Ho ho! Ah! Oh ho! Oh! Mario! Oh! Oh!
I don't know if Azord's gonna watch the credits again. I hope not. I guess they still have to make the room and stuff and get set up, so don't really mind. Jack has a 0% file ready, so you won't have to watch the cutscene again, which is good. Okay, I think they're both nearly ready. They just have to select the number of players, select the file, and they will be at the start line. Yeah, kind of cool to see Azord getting pretty much the exact same time in both races. I guess, like, if you're gonna get around that time if your bombless isn't great and the rest of your run is solid. Like, if you basically have no major mistakes and then don't get a good bombless, you're gonna get something around that time. Which is definitely an acceptable race time. But, basically that sort of time, if your opponent, like, plays well, you're probably gonna lose, but if he, like, even makes one big mistake, then you've pretty much got it in the bag, so... Yeah, I think both players are ready, so... Except Azord hasn't restarted his timer, so I will wait to do the countdown. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no, Jack's already off, and Azord is as well. Yeah, 1-1 for the third time. Most of it's just hold right. I feel like there's always something in every level in this game, apart from like the cannons, that prevents it from being fully hold right, which makes every level kind of interesting and unique. Obviously, some of them have a lot more going on than others.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I'll explain a bit more about how slopes work. So, gentle slopes you want to slide down. Gentle downhill slopes you want to slide down. Steep downhill slopes you don't want to slide down. You want to just jump over them. And then uphill slopes you want to avoid running on. And then with the star, you don't want to slide, but you do want to run down gentle slopes. And you don't want to run down steep slopes. So it is slightly more complicated than you'd think. Okay, both getting 456s, so solid 1-2. That was like more about kind of saving frames via just knowing a lot about the level, knowing what's faster. There are some things that seem faster but aren't. I guess you need like a decently optimal star grab to get a 456. Okay, so as you can see on the board screen, the hammer bro jumped up, which is why you triple jump. Because if you wouldn't have triple jumped, you would have hit that hammer bro. Hey, no slip-ups in 1-3. Yeah, it doesn't really get easier than that in this game for the main levels. Yeah, if you like mash 2 and A during these text boxes, they will go away slightly faster. I don't know exactly how much it saves, but it's definitely like a significant amount, so you do want to do it. Same with the cannon loads. You can mash and make them go away faster. Okay, both of them getting 357s. This is where the slightly harder levels start. 5-1 isn't too bad though. Hey, Jack doing the old method of the star grab, running up the shell instead of bouncing off the Koopa and ground pounding the star from above. I think is slightly slower. And you crouch jump there to avoid hitting the ceiling so you can jump further. And you want to jump off that last vine in that room as early as possible to avoid bonking the pipe. Jack getting a 446, Azord getting a 447. Seen some good 5-1s in this match. Yeah, the same goes, you also want to mash the Juan cutscene. It's another place where you can save a tiny bit. But if your run gets timed without loads, it doesn't make a difference. In a race setting, however, it does make a tiny difference. Yeah, it's good to see Jack going for all the risky strats in 5-3. Like in a race. It's like some of them are definitely demanding. You can lose a lot of time if you mess them up. Okay, once again getting weird shell strat there. Azord playing it safe. And yeah, Jack saves 2 in-game seconds over. There's also about 1.5 seconds.
It's a good time.
So both players got 5-5-6 in both of the last 2 races. So we'll see if we can make this 6 for 6. This trick is hard to learn at first, but it does get very consistent after a while. Kind of learn the nuances of each jump. Okay, Jack's getting it. And Azord's getting it. Both players getting it 3 out of 3 times. The 5-5-6 consistency is definitely on point. So back about 5 years ago, this trick used to be like a 1 in 50 occasion, but like since then there have been some time saves that have made it a lot more generous. And yeah, both getting decent towers again. Match is a lot closer than the last one. I think Azord's about a second behind Jack.
Let's go.
Okay, final 5-4 skip here. The match. Neither player messing it up. Again. Yeah, this trick is pretty easy when you get it down. It's an intermediate level trick, and considering both players can get 5-5-6 consistently, like there's no way they can't get this consistently. Jack getting a 353 this time, which is slightly better. I think you can just about scrape a 355 without getting bombful. Or even a 356, but that's kind of just silly.
It's a go time.
I think Jack is slowly creeping further and further ahead of Azord, but he's still within reach. Azord could overtake him at a lot of points if he messes up. Okay, Jack gets brewing jump. And Azord gets brewing jump. Pretty even in 5 Ghost House. Both getting high 5-6-9s.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is the last banner that you can mash to make it go faster. Jack getting a 1205. Azord getting a 1206. Okay, so Jack is still only 1 second ahead. This is another close one.
Let's go.
Okay, 8-1. One of the easier levels in World 8. So we shouldn't see slip-ups here. But when we get to Bombless Castle, that's where it's going to get really interesting. Okay, Jack messing up. Shellroost taking damage. He's going to lose a little bit, having to do the fire backup. That might put Azord slightly ahead, but it's still going to be very close. Kind of messing up the fire backup. Gonna have to watch out for those meteors. Yeah, I think Azord has pulled ahead by a little bit. Never seen anyone crouch jump into that pipe, but I assume it's faster. Oh, Azord actually saving 6 IGT over Jack in that level. Azord now 3 or 4 seconds ahead. Tides have turned just like that. But yeah, still pretty close.
Let's go.
It is probably going to come down to Bombless again. Yeah, Jack crouch boosting off a slope there, which is frame perfect. But yeah, there are a few of those. I think he gets another one there. There are a few of those slope crouch boosts in the level that can gain a couple of tenths. Okay, Azord missing the star. It's going to be a very slow star grab. Jack is catching up. It looks like Jack is in the lead, but I think like his timer is slightly ahead of Azord, so it should roughly even out actually. Okay, Jack getting a kind of sloppy 8-2. Well, not. It was okay until the penultimate room where he kind of messed up. Oh, and he spins into the lava. That is pretty tragic way to die there. Yeah, he didn't get the checkpoint either. That's cost him like well over a minute. Still gonna continue though. Yeah, they were kind of going back and forth there. Like Azord had the lead one moment, Jack had the lead the next, and then Azord got it back. It looks like this lead is enormous now. And hey, like even if Jack doesn't win this now, like he could still flex on us with like a coding bonus or something. You can definitely lose in style. But yeah, I mean there's still a chance. Okay, looks like he's reset. Okay, wait, is he forfeiting? Okay, it looks like he has. I don't know what happens here. I don't know if Azord's going to continue. Don't know if Azord's even seen what's going on. Because he's obviously an 8-7. No, Azord's... Okay, Jack's asking for an interview. I don't really know. I will... I don't know if Azord really wants to finish. I should probably message him. I mean, I'll mark him as... Oh, Azord's... Okay, Azord's gonna finish... Yeah. I think we should... yeah, I've marked him as 2-1 up now, so... Azord has won this match, but obviously, yeah, we still gotta watch him finish his race. So it's, you know. Yeah, I think I'll wait for Azord to finish before I do the interview. Because I kind of don't want to have to commentate an interview at the same time. Yeah, it looks like a decent airship so far for Azord. course, they're still bombless. Even though it doesn't matter, it's still like exciting to see whether he gets it, you know? Okay, he gets first hit. And he's missing the second hit. I don't know if he was like on PB pace or something. I don't think he was. But yeah, that's like a possible reason why you'd want to continue. Single bombless is still pretty good. Yeah, I have a feeling this could have been like an insane pace to bombless. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much loads would affect it. But I feel like this pace was pretty good. And just castle to go now. Yeah, gonna be starting off with first room. Okay, he hits the last pixel of that ledge there, which kills his triple jump. It's gonna cost him a bit, having to spin. Okay, getting a 654. Yeah, I think he lost about 2 IGT in the first room. Now we have the excitement of auto-scroller room doing some swag. Oh, he dies in auto-scroller room. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess he's gonna keep going. I mean, he has won. I feel like it's a, you got to do a victory lap. Gonna be showing off his low percent skills. Wonder if he'll go for a B jump, which is a very precise low percent strat. Yeah, probably don't want to die again. Looks like he didn't go for it. Yeah, there's a bunch of swag strats you can do. You can do some wall kicks, do some ground pound cancels. Only making the most of every single part of this run to show off. Even the auto scrollers, you gotta mess around a bit for the fans. And he's in the pipe. Okay, he is going over the checkpoint, interestingly. I was expecting him to grab the checkpoint and then grab the fire flower to maybe do Volta Volt. Yeah, there's another low percent trick called Bowser Jump. You can actually go over Bowser with Small Mario if you run backwards and wall kick, and then jump over Bowser at full speed. Azord messing it up, and considering he jumped over the checkpoint, that might be problematic. Okay, he looks like he's just quitting. Yeah, I think that's just GG to Azord. Kind of an underwhelming end to that last race, but yeah, I guess we're ready to interview now. I'll just yeah, they're both done now. Okay, I see Azord and Jack are in the setup call. Okay, Zord's in here with me, and now
Yo, what's up?
Jack is as well.
Oh,
Yo,
that was
that was
pretty funny.
it was so promising. It was so exciting. I was getting ready for an exciting.
That might be like
Decided
ironically like my favorite race of the tournament, just because of how stupid it was. But yeah,
both.
I mean, at least I played well the
promising.
second race, and
Yeah, definitely
yeah.
kept the tension high in the first one.
After I fluked like the last 5 races, I probably deserved to be screwed over once. So
I mean, yeah, you gotta be
not too upset about it.
feel like you gotta be very consistent at all the like hard stuff to like do well in this tournament, because there's just so many races, so many rounds, and you've gotta like not mess up every single time. It's a real test of consistency.
Yeah, and I feel like I've generally done good. So
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's. I don't know why I had insane bonus consistency today. Like, this is not normal at all.
Yeah, you were getting those first hits really well.
yeah, I got coding double 3 times in a row right before the race, but you know.
That's bombless for you.
NSMBW.
And just stop working at the drop of a hat. It's just like it makes no sense.
I am kind of lucky though. The second race I did against Cat, he died in escape, and Jack also died in escape in this race. He would have won if he didn't die. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I will
not
forever
sure.
regret that for the rest of my life. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm not sure what happens now. So Jack is out of the tournament, but Azord, I assume, faces the winner of
Yeah,
it's like Billy
I think he
versus someone.
wins because he made it farther in the game. So
He like, yeah, I think there's like a 50-50 chance you're facing Billy, and I don't know who else you'd be facing.
I'm facing Spare, Brammy, Cad, or Billy. One of those 4.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, I didn't finish my last race, so both of us forfeited.
Yeah. The double
But
forfeit.
we don't talk about it. We don't
It's like
talk
the
about
most
it.
underwhelming thing possible.
but you won. I don't really want to play the game anymore, so you can. We'll just say you won.
Okay, thank you.
Like I don't have to play NSMBW anymore. I'm the real winner here.
Yeah. You forfeited the fastest.
Yeah.
Well, what
yeah,
happened during E2? Like, did you get a random spin put?
I tried to. After I stutter stepped, I would respan for some reason, and I will never know why.
It's a motion control moment. I hear furious button mashing. I don't know what that is.
Oh, sorry, I'm just mashing on my N64 controller trying to practice something. Sorry, I didn't realize it was that loud.
It's fine. But yeah, GG's to both of you. Definitely started off well.
That last race was really promising.
Yeah, you were like,
I mean,
you were like
that was
seconds
just really
apart.
funny. That's why it's my favorite race, not because I played good, because it was just funny.
Yeah,
to be honest.
still, yeah, it's still entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's about it for this race then. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for playing Jack and Azord. And yeah, I think this might be the last race I ever commentate, so I guess I'll say goodbye as well to the next year. And yeah, see ya.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.